doing. So I think this will be the last live stream for probably a good while. I'm just going to take a break after the calendar, as I said. I probably upload maybe one or two videos of a few things to catch up on before I go. Probably after tomorrow I won't be doing any videos or things like that, but I have a few, one or two that I might put up. Well, actually, probably four, I say, on things just to catch up a small bit. On some things, so I will put them up later on this evening. So we will do that. So hello, Gary. How are you? How are you on this fine Sunday evening? Actually, it was good enough weather today. Not bad. It wasn't bad. It was good. I thought it'd be wind. It's given wind this week anyway, from the west this week. So not likely going to be good in the weather front, but I suppose it's the expected in the winter time when it comes to the winter. But still a pity. And then the evenings are dark too. It was dark there at 7 o'clock this evening, because I was out at 7, and it was dark at 7. It's hard to beat now. It's getting dark at 7. Then in a week's time it'll be dark. It'll be dark. It'll be dark at 6. I couldn't remember. No, I'm not bad. No, I'm good. Very good after yesterday. Let's see. I'm just looking at something here too. Yeah, I'm not that bad. Thanks for asking. But yeah, hopefully Shawnee will come in at some stage. I have to do something actually when I'm here. Yeah, I might as well do it when I'm here. Give me a second, everyone. Just have to do something from yesterday. I should have done it last night, but I was too tired last night to do much. So not gonna lie to you. How yeah, so I'll be doing that. I probably will. I have a few videos I want to upload before I go, but I don't know how long it'll be. I might take a month, I might not. There was only 48 questions for the cabinet. Good, I thought we had a bit more. So just give me a second. Just doing some. I should have done this last night, but no, I don't need. Yeah, sorry. Making mess here. Save. Hello, Thomas. How's things? I should have done this yesterday or earlier on. Apologies. I probably should have done this earlier. I put this up now. Yeah, how do you spell yes? Because if I had a brain, that would be dangerous. Have to look how to spell it. 1 second.
Today is a 2019 film directed by Danny Boyle, starring Himesh Patel, Lily James.
I don't care. Sorry, my phone. It went all right. It was a bit of a technical problem with it, but apart from that, it went okay. I'm still kind of a bit annoyed over the bit of it, because we tested the day beforehand and they could hear me, and then you couldn't hear me for some reason for the whole quiz. So I don't know what was the problem there, but I wouldn't mind. We did test it 3 or 4 times now, and then on the day I knew something would go wrong, but that's why I didn't get much sleep. But I knew something would go wrong. But at the end of the day, we got it working. We got it done. We got the winners. Sean Lee Kay won, and Adam came second, and Assassin came third. So. Like, Sean Lee Kay definitely done his research. 30 out of the 48 questions. So it was 48. I thought we had 50 questions. So I think we took 2 out at one stage. And it was. So there you go. I'm just putting that up actually as we speak. Just like the podium. So I was on the community tab now. I put it up in the community tab now. You've probably done that yesterday. Would you have been locked at Google cell phone? I don't know what was the problem. We tried it. We called each other in Discord. We called each other. It was on the Gmail kind of thing. It was like the way you can call people on Gmail. But the day before that was working. We could still hear me, but I don't know what was the problem. It just must have been. It just didn't want to work. It didn't see. It just seemed like because we did try. We tried. We tried really everything, and we went with the Discord with the thing, and I even tried Discord and it didn't work. What am I using here? What am I trying to get? Fucking bastard. Okay. So I'm just searching up a file here. Household. Anyway, I was wondering, I was like, where the fuck did they go? There we are. If I had a brain, I would be very dangerous. Was it live on StreamYard? Which StreamYard? Oh, it was live here, yeah. Everything's live here. You could watch everything live. From Cab Day yesterday. It's live. It's up as a video now. Everything's there. Who? No, there wasn't many people. Well, there was a lot on Twitter, by the way. I'm here. I'm have to go here. Every time I click the wrong bloody thing, then I like, no, I meant to click that here. Like it always happens to me. Regardless of what I do, it always happens. Actually, me to just check something else. Where is my phone? Does I need to go to Gmail for a second. If it would load, that would be appreciated. But yeah, anything else on people's minds tonight? It's always near the end of the month too. It's hard to believe. Do I like Taco Bells? No, I never had any. We don't know. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. It's me, it's my voice. So I just clicked on a video by mistake there. My video by mistake. I was just trying to go through my files over there and nothing was open. No, I don't know why, but I'll look for it later. I'm not going to spend all night looking for it. I wouldn't mind, but I named it and I don't know why I put it. Anyway, I'll come across it at some stage. So yeah, any fun happened with anybody tonight? Any crack? It's not too far away now. No, it's here already. When you see it getting dark at this time, it's kind of just around the corner. So anything else, yeah, because I have very little to kind of say. I kind of said everything yesterday, so that's why I have very little to say at the moment. Because I literally said everything, like anything and literally everything yesterday. Oh, I'm clicking everything but the thing I want to click. I'm just going through some of the things yesterday. You get snow in Ireland. Sometimes in the winter, it depends. There was snow last year. Was snowed in March for a day, but none this year. Not yet. Hopefully, there'll be. I like a bit of snow now during Christmas. If there's a bit of snow during Christmas, then I'll be happy out. So hopefully, maybe even like I'm not just saying, but like I'm just like not a blizzard or anything like that. Just a small bit. It's nice around Christmas time just to look out and see a bit of snow. But probably not likely. Last year there wasn't snow. It was snowing in March. It didn't snow in December. Yeah, there's quicker, but it's not even nearly a mountain in the grand scheme of things. No, there's no because it's not high enough. It's not high enough, so there's no snow on it. Nothing happens. Like when it is cold, like when it is very cold. So yeah, there's some snow in the Hello, Shawnee K. Yeah, it did me. I could talk about that, but yeah, can you contact me? I don't know if you have a Gmail. Can you contact me whenever you have a chat, and we arrange giving you money? Do you have PayPal? Just ask, because that's the most simplest way to kind of do it. So I can send it to you. I can send it to you tonight, if you wish. Because that's the most simple. We already give Assassin his prize, and I congratulated them on it. Sorry, I'm just looking at other things here. I give my full attention now in a second. Yeah, I'm clicking on everything. There we go. I like the way I just clicking everything. But yeah, I can talk about the meeting expectation. We did very well. Apart from the Kahoot. Yeah, give it to me here and I can email. Just to confirm it's you and all that. That's just the procedure. And we can talk there about the PayPal or whatever. You can even send me, when I give you my PayPal, you can email it to me and I see it. And maybe just copy it in and don't put an error, dude. What? But yeah, I did eat my expectation. We got up to third trending in Ireland, which was very good. At the time I was live streaming the Kahoot, it was what they called. It was in 5th place, and then we went up to 3rd place, but we couldn't get any higher than that, unfortunately. But it's still we were seen by millions of people. Let's put it that way. So you know it was still very it was very good. Let's put it that way. So we don't know the views yet. I think the counts are still adding them up, but I'm assuming the way we get who I was talking to yesterday, said it was in. Oh, you can send me. I don't know. Did I get? Yeah, talking about giving it here, Sean. I didn't. Yeah, it's Agent Logan 43. You can email me there if you wish, or you can send it to me here. If you wish, it's entirely up to you. What I was going to say, yeah. So we think it's around 9 million to 11 million, between that. That's we think at the moment people seeing a majority of it's on Twitter. We're talking about out of that 9 to 10, 11 million people seeing it on Twitter, particularly Twitter, more or less Twitter than Facebook or Instagram. Between that, we're not too sure at the moment. But we think that nearly 90-something%, 93 or 94% of it is on Twitter that we're seeing about Carpenter. So we done very well. Let's put that way. So we're talking about millions of people seeing it. Particularly again when it gets the trend and it kind of goes literally everywhere. There's people from Japan that's seen it. There's people from on Japan Twitter, and it's basically everywhere. Like especially in 2020, it was literally everywhere. You couldn't get rid of it. There was 10 million people around the world seeing it, and everybody and people were interested. You know, people from other countries looked up Cavan, and there was a big trend in people looking up Cavan after Cavan Day on Google. There was a big huge trend looking it up, trying to figure out where it was, and it was mostly from the United States and from other countries. People like, where was Cavan? And some people actually booking a holiday and coming to Cavan. So, and that's not a lie. There's no lie about it. But yeah, Shawnee, sorry, I wasn't the math. If you want to send it to me here, Shawnee, you can. Your email. And what do you want to do? Do you want me? You can. I've already given my email. If you want to just, I'm tiredness. Excuse me, sorry, I'm stuttering and yawning and stuttering. But yeah, just tell me what you want to. Just said it there. Oh, to me, okay. Well, you got the right email. agentlogan43@gmail.com. I see. It probably takes a second. It should come up now. Hopefully, you didn't send it to the wrong email. I'm just checking them on my account. agentlogan43@gmail.com. Yes. Yep, a lot of states water. Yeah, a lot of people like we have a close relationship with a place in New York there. No, send my email in chat. Okay, I do that. Just give me a second. I put it in the chat for you. Just copy it and put it into the Google. I know that the Gmail, yuck. I know, but in particularly, we have a close connection with Rochester in New York there. With it's basically long story, but we have a close connection with them. And we have a close connection with a town in Germany too. There's a councillor that is originally from Cavan. There's a councillor over from Germany, would you believe? There you are, Sean. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying there. So you just give me an email there, and we can set it up there. We'll go from there, and I do know. I'm over in New Jersey. Yeah, you probably so yeah, Winchester. If you ever get a chance to go and see Winchester, there's a bridge named after a caveman there. If you ever get a chance to see it, yeah, take a spin down maybe something to Rochester. In New York, I don't know whereabouts in New York, but it's in Rochester. With a chow, with a chow, with a chow, 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 do, 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 do. Who clicked on something? What's that in the? Where is that in New York? Winchester. I look it up now. I'll be able to show you. I actually don't. I'm not too familiar again with it. And I've seen the maps before. We even wrote to the mayor of Winchester, asking him to wish us a happy Cabinet. And we wrote to the governor of New York too. How do you spell Winchester? Ooh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Forgive me for this as I use the thing. Winchester, New York. It's all. Am I spelling this right? I might be spelling it wrong. No, I think I'm spelling it wrong. How do you spell Winchester? Keep spelling it wrong. Just give me a second, I'll find out now. Need to find it now. That's the question. Where the fuck did the fuck be? Winchester. OC, yeah. Yeah. So you have the email, Sean. Just copy that and go on tomorrow on mission. Yeah, there's a bridge called, I get the name of. It's called after a person who died during the American Civil War. That's probably you, Sean. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll show you one just. Yeah, that's you. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. Sean, apologies. I'll just show you in the map. City in state New York. I'll show you in Google Maps. Yeah, take a ponder down someday. There's a bridge there. You could send us a picture if you want. Of the bridge, you on the bridge if you wish. It was actually a big city. I didn't think it was that big. So it's basically beside Lake Ontario there. See there, Winchester. So it's there beside Buffalo, not too far. Winchester. There's a bridge there called. Let me think of it. Let me see. There's a bridge there named after a Cavan person who died in the American Civil War. Blanking, I have a blank in my face now. What is it called? I can't remember the name of the bell. Yeah, think about it. Just give me a second. Just give me 2 seconds. I have to remember. Winchester. Yeah. It's New York State. It's New York State. Hello now. A lot of news. It's New York State, yeah, sorry, I get confused sometimes with the thing. Yeah, Patrick O'Rourke. There's a bridge named after him. Patrick O'Rourke Bridge, I think it is, in Manchester. So, yeah, there's a place called the Patrick O'Rourke Bridge in Manchester. It's in New York State. I think it's New York State, isn't it? I'm sorry again. I'm useless at states and all that. Sorry, Sean. I shouldn't have started talking about this. I kind of get distracted very easily somehow. Yeah, it's New York. It's not New York City. So New York State from Freehold. It is New York State, but isn't it? Freeford. Freehold. Is that a place in New Jersey? Yeah, I can look that up for you actually. How do you spell it? Freehold. Okay, there's Freehold. So yeah, that's in New Jersey there. It gives me Westwood, so I don't know. I suppose it wouldn't be that far. It probably would be 3 hours most. The Patrick O'Rourke Bridge should be called Memorial Bridge or something like that. No, but you can send me just the PayPal link now, and I do it, and I can give it to you now, like quite literally right now. If you want me just to do that, Sean, it'd be more simple just kind of get out of the way and give it to you. If you wish, again, if you wish, you can wait until tomorrow if you wish to. It should be called that anyway. Fishman too. Leave that aside for a second. To a very broad way, would you be good if Kahoot give all the answers as well? They were very broad range. Would you be good if the Kahoot give all the answers as well? Oh, what? I leave it to tomorrow. Okay, Shani, that's okay. Just you have my email and all that now. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So Davey done the Kahoot and I found it. Okay. Fisherman. It's probably only a few hours away from you, isn't it? It would be good if Kahoot gives you the answers. Yeah, it did at the end. You know the way you put it in and then everybody answered? It gives you the answer, said which one was the right. They give the little tick to say which one was the right one. David probably didn't give a chance for it to show. But if you look on the stream, it shows a tick which one was the right one. It kind of lights it up and shows which one's the right one. I know, maybe David didn't leave it as long, he probably just instantly clicked it. Hello, Tony, how are things? Sorry about the Kahoot thing, we just wanted to get, we were supposed to start at 11 o'clock on the dot, so that's why we just had to continue on. And I told you didn't want to join, so that's why. And we couldn't really let you through halfway through it. But I definitely did give the answers anyway. I'll get a bit of the stream just to show you. It might not have showed much. I'm clicking the wrong thing. No, I said it 100 times today, Tony. I said it from 11 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock, which wasn't the one because we kind of flew through it. But I said 100 times, it was up on the community post, it was up on the Twitter. There was 11 a.m. So, I've done my best to say it as much as possible. Like I said it about 100 times beforehand. So yeah, let's have a look here for that. To say for this example here, Shandy K. But yeah, no, I even said it. I didn't even remember I said it to you, Tony. I said, do you know the time? And it was 11 o'clock in the morning. But it doesn't matter that happens. No point changing the past. So yeah, Shawnee. So it was. So you see this question, you probably remembered. So yeah, you had 4 options, obviously. Then it showed you. You know the way it showed you. You see, for example, one person clicked 1. You see, one person clicked 1, and it kind of had the X beside it. You see the X. I don't know if you seen it. So basically, the X was the ones that wasn't it, but the blue one. Do you see the one that was lit up? You see lit up here. Kind of lights up in blue, and it kind of has a diamond, and it has a tick up the top too, just to show you beside the tree. I don't know if you can see that well. But it has a tick there. Even so, in the very top, you see the blue. It shows a tick. No. So again, like when you got to this screen, again the Western Wall faded out, and it was blue. So. Yeah, probably will. It probably had enough to listen. I don't think we kind of give you time to comprehend, because kind of when I couldn't speak, I couldn't really. It was kind of up to Davey to do it, because I had basically very little contact and we had loads of technical difficulties in communicating, which was annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was very annoying. Because I was hoping to, to be able to constantly talk, but I don't know. So yeah, Shawnee, if you to contact me tomorrow on Twitter, I probably won't be live again for a good while. So yeah, contact me tomorrow on Twitter whenever you want me to do it, and I get it done. Yeah, please do that. Yeah. Just again, if I don't respond instantly, then I'm probably just doing something. So you give me a few minutes, and if I don't see it instantaneous, but I will respond whenever I have the time. But it most likely be very soon. As soon as I see it, I do it. How long will I? 23 minutes. But I have a good lot of videos to watch, so I'm just going to sit back and chill and relax because I have work tomorrow too. It's a bit of a nuisance, but you see that, but it's not over to the fat lady things. It's still just being counted at the moment. So it's not over to the fat lady things. We'll wait and see. Yeah, what's happy, Sean? But hello, how are you doing, Sean? First of all, yeah, it was good at the t-shirt to do it now. I think we probably had something to do with that because again we did write all of them, and we only got 6 letters back. I will go live tomorrow if we get any letters tomorrow. Like any late letters that could have been delayed in the post. If I do get that, we might go live tomorrow, and just to say that. But yeah, we only got 6 out of 250. But again, I did ask them in the letters too. It was stated to the Taoiseach and to the Taoiseach and to all the TDs if they were able to do it on their social media, put up the hashtag Cavendish on their social medias. So maybe the Taoiseach could have seen it and done it, or the Taoiseach, because they didn't do it any year beforehand, and that's the thing. So maybe because I asked them and sent them a letter and with a letter to them, which was a very long letter to the Taoiseach and Taoiseach. It was a long letter to them. I wrote a very long letter to them. So maybe they were like, we probably should do it. And then Aidan O'Wynne, too, the Labour TD, put up about it. And Neil Richmond, another TDs too. So there's a good few with the hashtag Cabinet. And then there was some others. Pascal Donoghue done the finance minister. Simon Harris done it last year. He done it really every year. Simon Harris. But yeah. Yeah, the UFO guy was here all weekend with me, Tony. He was here all weekend. He was my personal assistant for the weekend. He wasn't on camera with me, but he was over there walking away at different things. I had him doing Twitter things and all that. Oh, I think so, because I think he must have, because I don't know. I haven't asked anyone in the Celts. I have to ask that tomorrow. But I think it was definitely me sending the letter, because I did say if you could write a letter back, or if you could on the day push the hashtag Cavendish on it. And again, it's the fact that he didn't do it before. The Taoiseach and Taoiseach, they've never done it before. Simon Howard's done it before. Remember Simon Howard's? And obviously Heather Humphreys puts up balls every year. But Simon Howard's never done it before. But Leo and Micheál never done it before. So, and yeah, it's funny that we got two responses from ministers too. I'm definitely going to send a thank you letter to the letters I got. I will be thank you email tomorrow, probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Thanking Annalise Higgins, for example, for the letter. I'm probably won't. I did be happy enough anyway. Well, I won't as well because he wasn't directly addressing me. I thanked the people who were directly addressing me, even though I wouldn't want the Taoiseach to directly address me on Twitter. I would rather him focus on Cavendish than directly address me. But I'm sure the county council, the mayor has said thank you to him anyway. So I think all the thanks have been said. The fat man thing, the other one, Tony. But the way it works, usually, if you write something handwritten, they're more likely to respond. That's the way I often see it. Oh no, but this is the thing, I didn't write to Matt Cowley. Because the reason why, and Matt Cowley think I'm not well, because I know Matt Cowley and I know his brother. They would think I'm not well, writing them a letter about Cavendish, when he put up a tweet about Cavendish, and him being a TD for Cavan and Monaghan. So I didn't send one to the TDs in Cavan and Monaghan, because obviously they would very much know about it, and I didn't really have to tell them. So we didn't send a letter to them five. We didn't send a letter to Niamh Smith, Brendan Smith, or Heather, or Matt Cowley, or Pauline Tully, because they're TDs for Cavan. Because they would actually think I'm not well when they see that. Because especially because I was talking to Brendan Smith and Niamh Smith about Cavendish, and I wasn't talking to Heather about it, but Heather done it anyway, so I didn't have to ask her. So they would have thought I was unwell if I literally went and wrote them a letter saying about Cavendish, and them already known about it and going to do something on Cavendish for Cavendish. So it wouldn't really been much point to write to them, and they kind of would have just thought I wasn't well, and they'd be saying to me, "What is wrong with you?" That's more or less what they'd be saying. Yeah, you lost it, and you. So you get my point, and I suppose it is kind of highlighted. It was just kind of be busy work then writing to them. Because it's kind of if we let even again, some people didn't even know what Cavendish was until they seen the hashtag Cavendish, so we enlightened them with what Cavendish is. So that was many times on Twitter, but yeah, we didn't probably go on other ones. But I have the exact numbers tomorrow, probably too. I probably will go do a video just to say that we should have them by tomorrow. We might have them at the moment. I wait and see. But it's well in the millions, I know. We're talking about high millions, I know. Probably the same as nearly the first year. I could be wrong, but I'm not going to say exactly what it is. But we think it's well in the millions, I know. It's well over 5 million, I know. People have seen it across the world. So it's just what's the number exactly. But did you know the president Woodrow Wilson, the president during the First World War in America, He had a right hand man, basically his secretary, that was from County Cavan. I didn't know that until the day. He was for Clonafin and County Cavan. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I don't know, was it this weekend? No, but but not in the world either. No, you're a bit exaggerating. But no, the first Cavan day, and this is true. Um, the first Cavan day, uh, what was it? The first Cavan day, yeah, there was a big upgrowths and trends. So again, it was a good bit. There was about 20,000 extra people looking up County Cavan that weekend, that week after Cavan day. So that was a big spike in the amount of people looking up County Cavan. So. It didn't at the time. I even remember the time we were talking about. It was talked about in 2019, and then it wasn't implemented in 2020. But obviously the pandemic came along. It wasn't my idea, but I strongly supported it at the time. I said it was a brilliant idea, and I was the one kind of saying, and everybody, I bet you anybody, all the rest in the council, when I said this could be huge, and I said this could be absolutely huge, we could get it, we could take over base. That's basically what I praised it as. And they were all like, "You're not well." It's going to be a small thing for people in Cavan. It's not going to be a big national thing. It's not going to trend in Twitter. It's not going to do all that. It's just going to be a small little event for people in Cavan. And that went well. 10 billion views the first year. Trending number one in Ireland all day. Was the most trended topic on Twitter that weekend. Anything else? Loads of people from other countries ringing up, trying to find out can they come to what's in Cavan for them to come up. So before that, no, there was such thing as a Mayo Day, and I only know that, but it wasn't to the scale. The Cavan Chair. Oh no, he can keep the money. He won a fair and square. No, geez, no need to donate the money. No need to. I'm sure you agree, Shawnee. You can get something for himself. Geez, no need to be donated to the Cavan charities. They're far too much of a Cavan people, please mean. But no, I wouldn't expect that from anyone to be doing it. So yeah, but yeah, there was supposed to be Mayo Day, but I think Cavan Day by far out of any, like, I don't know of any other county that does it apart from Mayo. But again, by far the most successful. I'm not aware of any other county that has any really success in Cavan. But again, it wasn't. It was kind of the way it was described in the first time. It was like, can we combine culture, heritage, and tradition, and promote the county across Cavan, for people to come to Cavan, as a tourism thing. So we kind of combined all that in, and we said we could do a Cavan. We can do a Cavan, something to do with Cavan. And then somebody said Cavan Day. Oh, Cavan. At the first of all, it was kind of like Cavan calling. Like, we basically bring people home. So that was made. That was talked about too. So we united with families and things like that. And then people like to combine other things along with it, to showcase Cavan on the world. It wasn't talked about the world stage, but it was talked about the show, just showcase Cavan. And somebody came up with the idea of Cavan Day, calling it Cavan Day. And that's where it basically came from. I don't know who it was. I think it was probably, I don't know who in the council came up with calling it the day, Cavan Day. But next year it won't be called Cavan Day, it'll be called Cavan Calling, because it's a huge event next year. I don't know if the people see, but I'm suggesting to people, if you wish to come to Cavan at any stage, next year from July the 27th to the 30th, book your tickets now. Book your tickets to come to Cavan them days. That's I'm just saying that straight. Book that, because there's going to be a huge amount of concerts. There's going to be fireworks. There's going to be huge historical events. There's going to be tours. There's going to be concerts. There's going to be live music on the streets of Cavan. Something like the Fla. So literally a big thing, huge thing. I think probably I would nearly go as far as saying it's going to be the biggest thing probably in the county for years. If I say it I can't really say it anymore. So if you ever wish to come to Cavan next July, the 27th to the 30th, is your time to come, because there'll be too much going on. Far too much, full days of activities. No, there's no airports in Cavan. There was talk one time years ago in the early 80s about building a small airport in Cavan, like something like Donegal, a small little airport. Because they see, again, it's in the middle of the country, and people were like, you might as well have an airport in the middle of the country. But that was scrapped. But like, that's senseless. Does Cavan have? Yeah, we have the Crooked Mountains down here, but they're not mountains. They're just kind of, I don't know what you call them, wages. They're not even classified as mountains. They're just kind of called the Crooked Mountain Range, but they're not mountains. They're just hills. Uh, um, but yeah. But yeah, anybody. So yeah, it's Cavan calling next year. If anybody wishes to come to Cavan, you're very welcome to come. Next year. It's in post and stuff this year. Coming. Oh no, I'm not getting the thing up. It's not set up, Tony, or anything. So I had it set up yesterday, but didn't get around to. But I kind of took it out of my room. It was over there yesterday. I put it down in the kitchen this morning. So I would do it now about it. It wasn't an international airport. It was just like in local, like for local planes to take off. Teddy, yeah, that's the Teddy. There's a person up the other side of Cavan that makes teddies, custom teddies too. So they're good if you ever get a chance. But no, I'd be in favour if they wanted to build a small airport for small planes. No, not talking about passenger lines, but for local people to fly, maybe if they have a helicopter or plane or whatever. Oh, like that. No, not saying about international traffic or for the big jumbo jets coming around. But a small airport maybe, I don't know. I really don't know, Tony. I keep meaning to do it, but in the morning you're trying to get to work. I should have probably done it that morning when I was live, but it takes an hour or two. Definitely go to Lochhuta, the castle out there around that area. It's really, really nice. There's hundreds, and I mean literally, I'm saying this straight, there's hundreds of lakes out there. Literally everywhere you turn, there's lakes out there. Because that's really where all the lakes are located out in Lochhuta out there. It's a really nice place to go. Lochhuta out there, nice fresh air, nice peaceful spot out there in Lochhuta. And then you have Drumlane Abbey up in Milltown too. It's an old monastery. It's very, very good, the old ruins of the abbey. There's other places too. You could go to the Stairway to Heaven up here in Black Lion, which basically is the stairway going up into mountains, and it's called the Stairway to Heaven because you go up nearly above the clouds. That's a bit over exaggeration, but it basically goes up a huge distance. That's what I'm trying to say, up a mountain, and huge views of the county of Cavan and county Fermanagh, looking out to Fermanagh, looking out to Cavan. So yeah, there's many places. You have Killikeen Forest Park too, beside not too far away from Lochhuta actually. That's really, really nice too. Nice little walk around, nice good. Well, it's not little, it's actually very big. Killikeen. Yeah, Killikeen Forest. That's answers the question. Killikeen is very nice. I put up a tweet about it. It's actually very nice. But that's not too far away. That's only about barely even 17 kilometers from here. But it's a nice little spot there. And then there's other places. Other places I've been in my life that are very good. Just trying to think. But yeah, there's loads of the Cavan Museum too is good and Ballygym stuff. It's very, very good. There'll probably be effects if you really, like I'm saying now, if you ever do want to go to the Cavan County Museum and Ballygym stuff, wait until Cavan Day next year, Cavan Week next year, because that's the time to go because there'll be historical tours on tour showcase. And it has the largest World War One thing. What's your favourite time? Buddha's Bridge, obviously. I'm very biased about that, but Buddha's Bridge is really nice. Milltown's nice up there. But definitely Buddha's Bridge because it's home. This best in the world. Yeah, we have good relationship with Ireland, so we say. But yeah, no, it's all fun and games. And we got the Monaghan Council wished us, the members of the council, happy Cavan Day. So, and Monaghan County Council sent us, they sent the council an official happy Cavan Day too. So, it wasn't bad blood. I mean, I got wished a happy Cavan Day by one of the councillors too, but I'm not. It was a private EM, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. No. No one cares about Monaghan. Nobody likes Monaghan. Who cares about Monaghan? Nobody would care if it is. And embassies there, no, there's no embassies, there's no really ambassadors around there. We engage with them, we talk through channels of the council's communications team with the council. Yeah, there's constant communication now with Monaghan, more than Fermanagh. Cavan's better, 100 times. I know, but Monaghan's a lot more smaller than Cavan, obviously. Has less people. Cavan has a lot more lakes. Cavan has a lot more heritage and culture. Affects a lot more things. A lot more tourism. 50 times more tourism. A lot more things basically to do and to see. Welcome to Cavan. But next year, yeah, if anybody wants to come to Cavan, you can, of course. No, fake news, Tony. Lockwood did, no. The cow Loud Day, not Lockwood Day. No, Loud Day, it won't be any good, no good. I don't think they would do it. I never heard from Loud County Council they're doing it. I don't think they will do. I think every other county is just like now. There's very little point in competing with Cavan. Because we're on another level. Just even alone. Again, many people pointed this out. Alone last yesterday. I don't know what to be able to afford that, Tony, but I don't think we could do such a thing because we wouldn't have the money for it. This year alone, we nearly have 300,000 euro on everything we've done. Because we set up the Kahoot, we obviously had to pay Sean, we had to pay the people who won the Kahoot. We had to pay the moderators for helping me out with Kahoot, and they were helping me out with this and helping me out with that. Then the testing. So we look at it, and then I had to get my short and get everything. And then we're talking about the letters too, express post, all that. You're talking about a huge amount of money. So it was a good bit, not gonna lie to you. But so we couldn't probably afford to pay for everybody. Yeah, I know, but they're not much of this, Sean. I know, but Cavan is like 2 big towns compared to Cavan. The Blairburn and Cavan is probably not as big as them, but hopefully, yeah. What's the date? It's 27th to 30th, yeah. So it's basically it incorporates the Cavan. We probably Cavan Colin is the official name of it, but I don't know what we're going to phrase that as on Twitter. So the main goal to be to try and get trending on Twitter again. So yeah. I'm sure there's some Mexicans somewhere in Cavan. I'm not too sure actually, but I'm sure there's somewhere. Just inquire, will you pay for our rooms, our own room? I don't think I would be able to afford it, Tony, to be totally honest. I might as well say straight. I wouldn't be able to afford it probably. Because we probably would do stuff on the channel next year too. But I'd be out and about too, but it's going to probably be difficult now, not going to lie to you. Pay for everything for next year. So I don't think we could. I might as well say straight. So I might as well say straight, but we've tried to do something probably for meetup or something. We might try and do something. We have to see what the finances is like beforehand. Because the finances at the moment too are kind of a bit banjo. But we work on it. We get it done. We get something done now. We just need to recover a bit after the cabinet. Probably most likely, yeah, Sean. Probably most likely at some stage. But I'm not really thinking about that now. I'm just focusing here and now. And then we'll worry about, I have to plan out different things for next year. Because again, we're starting, in 3 weeks' time, we're starting planning for next year. 3 weeks' time. So yeah. For our own things, what we're going to do on the channel and different things. Maybe even meet up. We'll see about that. But I don't know how we're going to work it. We'll work it out somehow. Yeah, most likely, Sean. But we see. I don't know what is on, but Tony. But yeah, so yeah, local government mark. Oh no, I'd be fine. No, we see when we get there. We see we books whatever. But I'm not going to worry about here now. I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. I think about when it comes to it. I know, but I think about it, and I think about it. I'm not going to jump into it. We get to that bridge when we get to it. No, I don't think I have a campaign about it. It's not going to be like a usual politicians thing anyway. I'm going to bring crowd change and all that. So I don't think I need a campaign manager. I think I'm going to do it all myself anyway. Instead of, because it's pointless having campaign managers and all that. So we see how we get there. But it's going to be very, very different compared to everybody else's. The campaign. When it does happen, that's something I know for a fact. But as I say, we're not worried about it now, Sean. We'll think about it when we get there. No, I think it'll be something different, but anyway, we'll wait and see. Yeah, a lot of slack. I probably get a lot of slack for it, but anyway, we'll wait and see anyway when it comes to it. Because as I say, it'll be very different. I have an idea in my head how we're going to run it, but it's going to be very different now. Anyway, we'll probably only go live, and we'll only be live for probably for another few minutes. And didn't take after that I took on for tonight. Again, we could be live tomorrow depending if we get any late letters. Some of them could arrive late, so we'll see. If we get any letters, I go live and I talk about it. But apart from that, there might be only 1 or 2 videos tomorrow. Hello, Ken. How are you? So that's about it. I do a video probably this evening just to thank everybody for the support yesterday. And put it up. How was Gavin Day? It was great. Thanks for asking. It was great. Would I be happy? I don't know. It's not really up to me. It's kind of up to the mayor and all that. It's up to them. But yeah, if he wishes to come, I suppose that's the thing. And if the county wishes to have him, then he's more than welcome. But again, it's kind of up to the people of Cavan to decide it. That's the way I say it. If they want them, if they don't want them to come, it's up to the will of the people. Because again, it'd be an awful lot of money spent on it if he did come to Cavan. We're planning for next year. As we speak, in 3 weeks' time, we'll be taking it from us next year. But at the moment, anyway, I'll be taking a break now. I wouldn't read him now, but it'd be up to the cats. Not either. Hello, Bitman. Thanks for your happy Cavan Day wish on Twitter, Discord, and etc. But yeah, I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for that, Bitman. It was a nice picture of it. Thanks for that. I meant to reply to you, but there was a lot going on at the time. But yeah. Yeah, well, the other day, as the Taoiseach said, New York has a special place in Cavan people's hearts. Oh yeah, you like next year, Bitwin. You can come to Cavan next year if you wish. It's 100 years since Breffni Park was built next year on Cavan Day. The 27th of July, it's 100 years since Breffni Park was built. There's going to be a thing in Breffni Park for people. Historical tour and stuff for Breffni Park. I think even some cuts was still there. No, we had at one stage back a good while ago with 20 people here. One time ago, that's a long time ago. But yeah, 1940s and 1950s were very good to Cavan. Hello, Myers. I don't want to say hello. But so just letting you know, Bitman. So if you wish to come next year, you can see Breffni Park in the flesh, in the blood. So we won the Ulster title there, by the way. Well, that's who won the good? Shawnee K, the man who's writing about you there. Shawnee K won. I even put it on the community tab on Twitter there too. I don't know where you're watching the Kahoot live stream. It's up there on the channel if you want to watch the full thing. So yeah, anything else? Yeah, we should have probably made tea yesterday because the tea maker was up and set up and everything, and we didn't make it. So yeah, I could see I was too tired yesterday. Because it was nearly up for 24 hours actually yesterday. Actually, it was up 24 hours basically. Because I didn't get to bed last night until it was nearly 3:30. So, and I was up at 3:30 the morning before the morning Cavan morning basically. So basically up 24 hours. So it was a lot. I know, but it was a lot of things I needed to do. So yeah, and then we watched the Cavan thing live last night too. Then we talked for a good while. That was nearly 3 hours live. We nearly were 3 is 6. We were nearly 6 hours live yesterday. Then we were actually way more than that. So yeah, talk for commitment. As I was saying too, other counties wouldn't have the commitment that the people in Cavan have to pull off. Did I tell you about who's? Oh, it's just the Cavan teddy. I haven't put it away yet. I put the flags away. That's the flags are gone behind me. Flag's not here now. I put the mat back. Where they go. Tony's talked about all the times awfully. But anyway, people who were here, Shawnee and other people, what did you take from 1 to 10? What do you rate Cavan? How do you think it went? They led Calvin to victory on that memorable day. In the final, it's scary in New York, far away. The next year from Croke Park, when our boys gave me all once again, they were led by the gallant John Joe. Best ever, indeed, I agree. Let's go, Brandon, I agree. The Cavan. It doesn't have the same ring Cavan Colin next year. It doesn't have the same ring as the Cavan. It just sounds nice. Well, thank you, Sean. It was a lot of work put in, as I say. It's just unfortunate too with the guys. I was kind of a bit upset with it that they couldn't hear me, even though we tested it out. It's kind of was a bummer, but anyway. But everything else went to plan, and with the apart from the letters, obviously, but that was understandable. But yeah, it was good that we made the effort. We made the effort, and I suppose that's the best part of it. Even on Twitter, we made the effort. We put the effort in. We put the hours in, long hours, and we got our result. So that's always good for a plan to come together. Coming number 3 in the trends in Ireland. The Gallen John Joe. Did Peter Campbell that? You meant to say Peter Thatcher. Is that what you meant to say, Tony? If so, then what the fuck are you talking about? What's this? Being nosy. What time do you even call this? What time did we call in this? No, leave it out. It was something to do with country night. So we attended number 3. We didn't go as far. We didn't get any further than number 3. The country night. The way country night, which fucked us. And then something, I think it was to do with the cost of living protest fucked us too. So that's the two things that were above us. So they fucked us over. If they wouldn't happen, actually, Cavan, they would have probably trended. Which is something, but I don't know. So there's something the country of Ireland should have said. Cavan Day is coming up. We should probably not have it before Cavan Day. But no, they went ahead and had it. Yeah. But anyway, no harm in it. We got to where we wanted to be in that episode. We got near hand to where we wanted to be. And it's still with the same time as I say, Shawnee. That's millions of people seen it. Millions to one. Cost of living, yeah, we're misers. We always know how the cost of living doesn't affect us because we have millions in the bank. And sure, look, we know all the miser tricks. We know how to keep away. We know how to keep the revenue in order, and with the best deals in the country. That's good, great country in the world. We have tanks, we have guns, we have even no. We are great. We are great. In the source of the nation. And there's another reason why we can sing Grumbling Jack. Yes, lovely. The hashtag. So yeah. Anything else? Oh yeah, no, Sean. Yeah. It's going to be expected. Brother, you talking about jokes. Jokes. Have a look at Twitter. Have a look at Twitter and see all the mean tweets about Cavan. He's being mean. I can read some out to you. Were you not watching the live stream last night? I read some out, Sean. You should go and rewatch because there's some mean tweets. Hello, Greenfield. How are you? Sorry, I'm in the middle of giving out about people being mean. Like you talk about mean tweets, you should see some of these people. Disgraceful stuff. Disgraceful. Like, it honestly will make the mothers cry. No, I don't. I don't make any. I don't make a penny. So, don't make a penny. And that's the right way to have it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the way to have it. I have a job. I don't need money. I don't need extra income on the side. And that's the way to have it. That's the way I see it. Now. I wouldn't accept that. No. Disgraceful. Up in Donegal where you could be up in Cavan. Disgraceful. Johnny, and we're going to have words now tomorrow. No, I'm only joking, don't mind me. Disgraceful stuff. Yeah, you talk about people being mean. Who said about people being mean again? Oh yeah, Shawnee. We're going to have serious words tomorrow now, but just have a look at this now. If you're looking at me, that's great. Have a look at this. I lived in Cavan for 10 years before emigrating to Monaghan. Imagine that. Imagine on Cavan saying you emigrated to Monaghan. The worst place you could emigrate. I heard North Korea is good, but, you know, Monaghan now, you're a bit over the top now. No offense to any of these people here. And look at this now. Right, let me see. Sorry. Does that be, I mean, click on it. That would be appreciated if I could click on it. But yeah, the first thing, I actually said this was the best part. So yeah, so what does a Donegal woman do when, actually speaking of Donegal and speaking of the level shall appear. So yeah, apparently this woman here, Maria, she remembered it in first year. She remembered the first Cavan days. That was actually pretty good, actually. I was very surprised, actually, remembered it. So it's been a tear. Shut down the county for two. So yeah, country. And then we have Ted here, as you say, but the cost of living. Ted Cavendish and the cost of living are basically the same thing, right? And he actually was being serious. This fella actually was being serious because we actually messaged him privately, and he actually was serious. He actually thought. Well, we didn't actually message him. No, I think we replied to him. No, we replied to him, I think. Oh, no, we didn't actually. That's somebody else. No, it was somebody else. Never mind. Apologies. Never mind. Somebody else. Yeah, I was confused. Somebody else. So, yeah, never mind. Scratch that bit. Like, look at this now. Look at this, Sean. You talk about people being mean. Look at this crap. Look at this. Make everybody cry. Cavendish sounds like Cavan are trying to get us to do a whip around for them instead of them having them sort of the couch for some change. So look at this. Look at that crap. Look at this. Even replying to the T-shirt like that. Look at that. What do you call this? Look at this too. Look at this. Look at this. Don't know. Look at this person. Doesn't know what Cavan is. Doesn't know. Look at this. Doesn't know what Cavan is. I don't know what is Cavan is. The words don't even describe. How could you not know what Cavan is? Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, there's one person that actually got really pissed. You want to see this now? Ooh Like, we managed to piss some people off too, which was always very good. Cavendish, I get a shout out from New York. Yeah, he was in New York and he actually shouted us out from New York. So there you go. Get Mayo Day in April was completely overlooked by on Taoiseach. What is going on here? It's a far-right conspiracy theory. We paid off the Taoiseach to do it. It is a disgrace. How dare we do that? Well, actually, sorry, we've got a bit of change on the side. Excuse me, sorry. But he actually was being serious. That's the funny part. No fucking mayo there. What the fuck? So you know, but it's a well up in the mayo. It doesn't exist. Money management. Yeah, that's why nobody's struggling in Kevin, because we know everything. We know all the ins and outs of how to cheat the system. So that's how we do it. Aha! What? There is a Cavendish. There is a Cavendish. There is a Cavendish. The next day in Cavan, we all bet Mayo, and it was led by the killing John Joe. What the fuck in the name of God is that? What the fuck? Yes, so what do we think of that, Sean? What do we think of that? Yeah, so I say go to the 11:30. It's a few more minutes happening. Tell us a joke. The country. Very funny. I actually don't have any jokes. I'm useless at jokes. But yeah, the country's a joke. Very true joke, but unfortunately. Ah, come on. I don't actually know any jokes. Let me think. I'm trying to think of some. What do you call a caveman that doesn't like spending any money? Oh, that's a villain. Isn't it? Joe. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Okay. What do you call a caveman that doesn't like spending money? A Mulligan man. Very fine. Even the chair had enough of me. But no, I'm fucking useless at it. Quote some for the next year. Good luck, goodbye and good luck. Goodbye and good luck and adios to you and all the way to down the town and in the county town. In the county town. A song? Oh Jesus! I don't know if I sing a song now. I might have sang one yesterday, but I can just sing randomly with bits and bobs of things. Oh no, where the fuck did we can go? We can! We have a man down! I actually have one. Where the fuck did we go? This is millions to one. Oh, there it is. Right in the fucking bottom. Oh, I don't think so, good, but maybe some other night, but probably that night. Unless I got some singer bits and bobs here. Looks out for the cat. Oh yeah, he's one out. He's fucking useless. He's one of them council man. He does nothing. Good for nothing. Does nothing. He does nothing. Like the next thing you'll be seeing, he looks into a hole with a shovel. Should get him a shovel. He'd be doing well in the coastal. He'd get a nice job in the coastal tomorrow. He'd probably do as much. He'd probably do as much. Yeah, I'm putting myself out there. Putting myself down there. The Teddy's doing more than. I can't. That's a good joke there now. There you go, Boniface. There's a good joke. Phone and trousers. Yeah, 2 mugs of tea. And you have to rewind because I can't make it as good as I did there a second ago. So it kind of just landed the joke. I kind of didn't come up, but I just kind of landed it, and that's basically how it went. Hi. What the fuck is that? Like, can this country get more weirdo? Like, what is this? What is this? Like, honestly, what's this? That's insane. Yeah, and I'm not even going to talk about it because that you won't actually believe me. Yeah, that's insane. See fires and power what? Okay, I tell you. Apparently, Fingal County Council leased 24 homes to a fund which provides is a British weapons dealers. So basically, these provide weapons to the British Army, and the leased houses to the people who contracted to make weapons for the British Army. So what the fuck? And that's in Fingal. So there you go. Apparently the British never left. So that's what I'm reading here. I think Sean's gone now. I was going to ask Sean a question, but he's not here. Long, long ago could compare to the gallant, like the gallant John Joe. It's a proud one, and finally it's Kelly in New York far away. Aye, well, she might be a bit wide now. I have to find out more about it because I get enough money going off hearsay. But it seems I wouldn't be surprised. Let's be fair, it's Ireland. Let's call a spade a spade. What kind of fucking prick is this? Some council's just basically saying to people the cost of living, fuck yous. You have to just fucking put up with cut. These are cuts. That's the way he kind of put it. Imagine being the council and saying that, like. Let's be fair now. What kind of shite is that? Like, imagine that. Just saying to people, "Oh, you're struggling to pay. You're struggling to feed yourself. Oh, fuck you. You just can all die in hell." That's basically what he said here. Isn't that very generous of this council? Yeah, that's nice stuff being a council. Basically, fuck you all. No, this is probably from accent. I'm not even going to talk. I'm basically nothing to say, but he's just a bit of a white up council. But anyway, I do get your bomb for night, lads and lassies, and ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave tonight. Take my leave and take my country clubs and go off on holidays. I might as well. So yeah, I might be live tomorrow. It depends if we get any late letters. Apart from that, there's basically nothing else to be done. So I probably have 1 or 2 videos. I probably will record a video later on, but apart from that, I say that's about it for the moment. From me. For a good while anyway, I say. So yeah, I talk to you all later. So goodbye for now, and take care and enjoy the rest of your night, and goodbye.